So he's been lying to you.
What?
Did you know about this?
No. What the? Oh my God, this cannot be happening.
Okay. We're just gonna get right into it. The season finale of the Kardashians aired last night. It's called Enough is Enough. This was by far one of the saddest episodes I've seen from the Kardashians, including Keeping Up. The strength that Khloe had to have to relive this and rewatch this and go through this all over again has to be extremely uncomfortable for her. Oh my God, before we get started, okay, so Drake dropped his album today, the Honestly Nevermind, and I go on his Instagram and he has a picture of Trashtian, and I'm like, what is he doing? Here's Drake playing Captain Save-A-Ho, trying to save Trashtian's reputation because he can barely play basketball to begin with. Like, is he gonna put him in a music video? Because, like, why? This is the official Kardashian After Show that nobody asked for, where we share our thoughts and our feelings from last night's episode. I'm sad. I'm so sad. The season is over. I can't wait for next season. It better be up in like a month. Okay, so this is how the show kicks off. It starts with Kim in the gym when she finds out Khloe finally called her back. She's crying, she's hysterical, and Kim just like asked to put the camera down because it's a little too raw. And honestly, like, knowing everything is one thing, but tying like a visual to it, oh my God, so gut-wrenching. Like, I could have probably done without the visual because it makes it that much worse. Okay, so this is what's going on, right? So Mara Lee sued Tristan Thompson. She is filing a paternity lawsuit in the state of California. And Tristan Thompson he submitted a declaration stating that he doesn't think that the baby is his. So that's basically how the family found out. When the declaration was leaked, that's when the news media outlets started picking up the story and spreading it all across page 6, right? So this is how Kim finds out. She lets the family know. She calls a family meeting. Khloe doesn't show up to this family meeting, and I get it. It's just too fresh right now. I think they made a lot of good points. You know, just because he's going through this journey of like all the wrong turns, it doesn't mean that Khloe has to be the collateral damage. I know that I've spent weeks just dragging this guy's name through the mud, but he probably does it better than I do. I mean, his actions are just so disappointing, but honestly, I just think he has some demons that he's battling, and he needs to just figure that out. And if I'm being completely honest, it's really sad to see Khloe cry, but it is so heartbreaking to just see her feel no emotion because she's so numb to everything that he has put her through. She doesn't even know how to feel. That too, like, I really don't think Khloe knows exactly how to feel. I think every time she has a thought, and before she even speaks it, she has to think about what everybody would say if she is to speak this thought. You know, Khloe says that we live in a world where society blames the women in all of this. People will blame Khloe for continuing to take this man back even after he does all these things, and then when he does it, they don't expect her to like have a feeling. You know, they're like, oh, well, you took him back. But it's like, think about your best friend going through this. Think about your sister going through this. Like, in my opinion, if my sister was going through something like this, like, I would do anything and everything to stand by her side. No, I don't agree that she should continue to give this man chances, but if that's what she wants to do, I need to let her see those feelings through. She needs to be able to get to the end result of knowing exactly who this person is. And the last thing that I want to do is tell her how I really feel, because I could potentially be pushing her away. And when you push people away that are in situations like that, they tend to stay in that relationship because they don't feel like they have anybody else to go to. At the end of the day, it's Khloe's decision what she wants to do. And she made it very clear. She wants to be able to walk away from this relationship knowing that she did everything she could for her and True. And if it takes this much, then that's just what it had to take. Okay, I want to talk about the controversy because I know this is why people also say they don't feel bad for her. So Khloe mentions in this episode that, you know, people blame women, people blame the females in this situation, and people don't feel sorry for her because when the situation with Jordan Woods and Tristan Thompson happened, Khloe went on Twitter and she blamed Jordan for breaking up Khloe's family. And I think she realized that she spoke prematurely because she apologized afterwards. And she admitted in the end, like, no, she is not the reason why my family broke up. Tristan is the reason why my family broke up. And to find out when the world finds out, that has to be the ultimate betrayal. Everything is a lie. Everything is betrayal. Everything is deceit. And the fact that you can live a double life like that, it's scary. She's replaying everything back in her head, you know, every memory, every moment, every cherishable time that she had with him and True. And it's just like, it's all tainted. It's not true. It's all a lie. This is the worst. So like I said in the beginning, like I really hope that this drama doesn't drag on to the next season, because I'm so tired of it. I hope that he gets the help that he seeks and the healing that he seeks in order to be the best man for his children and his family. Okay, on a lighter note, Scott and Corey made their grand cameos. We didn't get a lot of Corey this season. We got like a little bit, a couple seconds in a couple episodes, and finally this is probably the most. He actually spoke in this episode. And Scott too, I really thought Scott was like fired from the show. Honestly, I don't know what happened. After Courtney was like, oh hey Khloe, I'm gonna have a talk with Scott, we didn't see him for like 3 episodes, and I was like, damn Courtney, we told you to have a conversation with him, not kick him off the show. But I do appreciate Scott for being there for Khloe. It seems like everybody's like, okay, so this is the final straw, right Khloe? Like we can hate him now, right? Like, can we? I love the dynamic of the family. I love the strong support system. Like, they're just down for each other. The episode gets pretty lighthearted when Kris is recording her Jingle Bells Christmas song in the studio with Trav and Courtney. Aside from them dry humping and making out before Kris shows up, I loved this scene. It was so funny. Kris tapped into her artist personality and it was so fun to watch. Kris really loves her some Kris. Like, Kris Jenner is a fan of Kris Jenner. I love how Travis is embracing the whole family, you know, just sprinkling a little bit of him here and there where the family is, and really embracing them into his life. So cute to see. But the funniest thing has to be North messing up the entire Christmas photo shoot. Kim was like, most of the photos were unusable because North was sticking out the middle finger. Northwest is so Kanye, and I'm definitely here for it. I loved it. I love seeing the chaos. I love seeing her like being able to navigate through it. I really think Saint is probably like the saving grace of them all. He kind of just like tries his best to like, you know, really help. The very middle child vibes. Very like, I'm not gonna get in the way. Some in Chicago are wreaking havoc, and North is just not having it. Can't wait for season 2 of the Kardashians. Can't wait to see you guys down in the comments section and just hearing all your thoughts and feelings and emotions about it. I love you guys so much. Parodies are coming soon for this episode. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.